Warmest welcome to all. So today, second session, second day of state level webinar on data science, jointly organized by collaborative consortium of institutions like Monzha Research Lab, Infinio Technology Solutions, Leeds Venture Lab, Computer Engineering Association of SSM Polytechnic College, MES College Marampally, Meta Valley TBA Kochi. So before starting the technical session, I would like to extend thanks to all enthusiasts joined today here. A special information for you all. Yesterday we had around 150 participants for the program, but at the end of the program, we received feedback from around 92 candidates. Around 15% of the candidates belongs to working professionals and other is students. So we have shared a Moodle-based LMS course which include all the contents we have discussed yesterday. So we have sent a special invitation mail to all those candidates who have submitted their feedback. I think almost all of the candidates is present today also. If any one of the candidates are new today, you can also submit the feedback today. We will send again the Moodle link of the yesterday's session as well as the YouTube video. ഏവർക്കും ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി സ്വാഗതം. ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ് എന്ന വിഷയത്തെ പറ്റി നമ്മൾ ഇന്നലെ വളരെ വിശദമായി തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ചീഫ് റിസോഴ്സ് പേഴ്സൺ ഭൂപതി സാറിൽ നിന്നും ഏറെ മനസ്സിലാക്കി. ഇന്നലെ ചില കാരണങ്ങളാൽ നമ്മുടെ ഇനാഗുറൽ സെഷൻ നീണ്ടുപോയിരുന്നു. ഇന്ന് നമുക്ക് അതിന്റെ സമയം മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്യാം. By the time I am seeing Dr. Jins C. Ahmad, principal of Marampally College. Yesterday we were not able to connect him. Sir, if you are online, can you speak 2 minutes about the session you have attended yesterday? We can immediately go to the technical session afterwards.
Okay, sure, Mr. Siyat. Can I speak?
Yes, please, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, the resource person of the day, Mr. Boopathy, Mr. JIBIN, Siyat, and all other coordinators of this program. I am very much privileged to attend this function. Yesterday I couldn't, due to some network issue, I couldn't attend the program. I am very much happy to learn that this is a consortium of SSM iHub, Monzha Research Labs, Leeds Venture Lab of SSM iHub, Infinio Technology Solutions, etc., along with MES College Marampally and the technology TBI of MES College Marampally called Meta Valley TBI. So this is a 4-day webinar series on fundamentals of data science, and the resource person is Mr. PANDI. And I am very much happy to learn that in this evening time also, more than 100 participants are yesterday and today also they are attending regularly for this data science, because data science, they are all very much aware about the importance of data science nowadays. Data science, machine learning, deep learning, etc. They are one of the part of our life today. So I am not extending my speech. So I wish all the success to the program, the organizers, and I congratulate the organizers of this program, and I wish all the success. And I once again extend our sincere gratitude to Mr. Boopathy Pandi for spending 4 continuous days to share his views, share his experience, share his expertise on data science to the participants who are joined here. And the participants will get a great platform for exchanging their ideas, exchanging their thoughts, and clarifying their queries, and all about data science. You will get a clear picture on this 4 days time. I wish all the success once again. Thank you very much. And with all your permission, I declare that this program is inaugurated. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your very valuable presence and kind words. Before handing over the technical session to our dearest faculty member, Ubadi Pandi, I invite the organizing secretary, MUSFIR, to have a brief recap of the yesterday's session. MUSFIR, please.
Thank you, sir. Respected dignitaries and my dear tech geeks, I am here to recap the main important contents we discussed yesterday. What is data science and big data? How to insert data from a file? How data mining works? Data science applications and examples such as healthcare, e-commerce, etc. Roles of data science, data analysis, data engineers, data administrators, machine learning engineering, data scientist, data architect, business analyst, data analyst manager, market size of data science, self-guide to become a data scientist, data science tool overview. These are the important topics we discussed yesterday. But sir, you can add the missing topic if any. Now, I respectfully invite our resource person, BOOPATHY Pandi, Chief Technology Officer, Monzha Research Lab, to handle the technical session. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So first of all, I would like to thank.
Adi, please mute your mic. JIBIN sir, can you please mute?
Yes.
So first of all, just I have to I would like to thank Dr. AJIMS MOHAMED, the principal of Miss Marampally, as well as I get various supports from the principal sirs. So I would like to thank. After that, just I would like to thank Mr. Mohammed Ziyad, that SSM Polytechnic College, as well as I would like to thank Mr. JIBIN sir, so Infinio Technology Solutions, given this wonderful opportunity. Okay, now let's go for our today technical session. Just before that, just wait. Okay, so this is the 4 days session. So yesterday we discussed about that. So what is meant by data science? Just I have to remind us what we discussed in yesterday. So we discussed about that. So what is meant by data science? So the fundamentals, that means so what are the applications are depend upon the data science? What are the job roles are available? So if you learn the data science course, means what will become that in roles that. So after that, so what about the market size of nowadays depend upon the data science, something like that. Just we have to discuss about that. Okay, so everybody, I hope everybody understood about that concepts. Okay, so now, so today's session, just I have the one more brief also. So what about the remaining 3 day session, 3 sessions about that? So the today's session, we are going to discuss about that, the machine learning. So it is one of the integral part of the data science. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the basic things and the fundamentals and the outlines of machine learning. So tomorrow session, we are going to just you have to go into hands-on training. Okay, so with that anyone user interface design the open source tool. Just before that today, at the time of session end, I will share that which one software we are going to implement on tomorrow sessions. Day after tomorrow, we will do that same hands-on session with the Anaconda Python. Okay, so so today only we are going to discuss about the basics of the machine learning. So after that, remaining 2 sessions, we are going to discuss about that. Not discuss about, just we are going to handle that real-time experience with the data science. Okay. Okay. So now let's go for our today's session. Okay. So that machine learning. Okay. So you can able to if you see that slide, you can able to find out. So what is meant by machine learning? So before that, so what is meant by data science? Okay. So that means here we have to extract the data, okay, from the large data sets. That means we have to find out the correlation in between that data science. Okay, and from that data sets, it is called that data science. That machine learning. So the lots of examples are definitions are available nowadays for that machine learning. But even though I given that some specific definitions for you, so just I read that one by one, then I give the brief explanation for about that machine learning. Okay. So the first one is the machine learning is a method of data analysis that automates analytical model building. It's nothing but that means just we have to the data analysis. It is a method. Okay. Okay, sir, you told it. So data machine learning is a method. Okay, everyone will understand about that machine learning is a method. Okay. So here you have to raise down questions. So what is mean by method? Okay, so method is nothing but it is a algorithms. Okay, everybody know about that. So what is the meaning of algorithm? That means some of procedures we have to execute in some conditions. Okay, which is called that algorithms. Like that, the machine learning is a set of algorithms. Okay, so we have to apply the some algorithms in data science for to execute any one operations. Okay, here. Before explain this definition, I give that real-time example for you, current example, real-time example for you. Then you can able to understand very good manner about that machine learning. So machine learning is the integral part of the data science. Okay. So nowadays everyone know about that Tesla car. Okay, everyone know about the Tesla car, SpaceX CEO is Elon Musk. Everybody know about that. He's nowadays one of the first richest person in the globe. Okay, everybody know about that. The Tesla's it is a autopilot car. Everybody know about that. How this car is working? So what is the working methodology of the Tesla cars? Anybody can able to realize that? Because so that Tesla is integrated with that data science concepts. Okay, if you want to execute any one data science problems or program is just you have to always concentration on 3 things. The first one is which one domain. Okay, so in last class we discussed about so what are the domains are depend upon the data science. Okay, just you have to concentrate on domains. Second one is which one algorithm, that is which one machine learning algorithm we are going to execute. Third one is data set. Okay, this is the 3. Always you have to consider these 3 things. You have to concentration on these 3 things while we are working in the data science. Okay, now let's come for that real-time example, the Tesla car. Okay, so it is integrated with the data science concepts. Okay, how is possible? How it is the corresponding that car, which car is integrated with the data science? It's nothing but so actually the Tesla car is having the one of that artificial intelligence software which is called that Opticaster. Again, I have to spell that. Opticaster is a artificial intelligence software. It is developed by within Python programming. It is by the Python. They are using that Python programming to develop this this artificial intelligence software. So they are using. So the corresponding software is working. It is a major. That is playing the major one role for the Tesla car. Okay. Okay, sir. You told about that Tesla car using one of the artificial intelligence software. Okay, everybody. Okay, we understood about that. So how is what is the working methodology? Okay, so we are always having some doubts. Just we seek the clarification. Means how is working? What is the working methodology? It's nothing but that means suppose if you are from, for example, just I have to convey one example. Suppose if you are from that, you are residing in Kochi. Okay. Sometimes for your business purpose or your education purpose, just you have to traveling from Kochi to Coimbatore. Okay, this is just you have to imagine that. So at that time, if you are traveling by, you can able to travel by bus or train or self-driving car. Okay, something like that. Okay, suppose if you are for example, if you are always travel by that car, one driving car means, so just here you have to think about this scenario. That means, so you will you always frequently traveling in between Kochi to Coimbatore, Coimbatore to Kochi means just you have to exactly know. So where is the how much toll gates are how many toll gates are available in between that Coimbatore and Kochi? So where are the diversions are there? So which places are consistent with the speed brake? Okay, so which places are consumed with the traffic? Everything is you understood, you know about that, because if you are the frequent traveler, okay. Suppose if you are the new one traveler, okay, suppose if you are new one passenger, or suppose you have some for your business meeting, something like that. If you are the new traveler means you didn't know anything about, so where is how many toll gates are available, as well as where is the brake speed brake available, which cities are very consumed, something like that. Okay, so here you have to apply data science. Okay, now just you have to image this scenario. Here, how the data science is deal with in this scenario. That means like that. Okay, suppose if you are the frequent traveler means at the first time of traveling time, okay, you does not know anything. So after that, suppose if you are traveling monthly 2 times or yearly monthly 2 times or yearly 10 times or 20 times, you can able to know everything about that. Okay, so here like that, the data science also behave like this. That means they are given the training to that machines. Okay, so how is, okay sir, now we understood, they are given the training to them. Okay, like that. While we are joining the first year of computer science, we does not know anything about that computers. We does not know anything about that Python programming or C programming, something like that. Once again, I have to repeat even that one time real time also. Suppose if you are going to studying the Python programming means in initial classes, after 1 week you does not know anything, but after 1 month you can learn something about that Python programming. Okay, so there is a difference between the initial stage and the mid-level stage and the final stage. Now just you have to conclude. Okay, so this is the working methodology of that machine learning integrated with data science. Okay, so they are given the input to the automation. They are training to the, they are given the training to the automation at the initial stage with the knowledge of training period. Okay, so they will execute at the time of real time. So like that, the Tesla car always is getting the input from that various data sets. Okay, they are giving the training mode. Okay, after the training mode is come to the real time, it is analyzing. So which one car is in front of us, within how many meters, something like that. It just analyzing with the experience of getting that previous training session. Okay, so this is that working methodology of Tesla car. Like that, here the Tesla car is integrated, the corresponding working methodology is integrated with data science in behind of that machine learning. Okay, so the machine learning is a heart of that data science. Always just you have to understand. Okay, so data science is one of the technique that is a methodological, but even though the machine learning is consist of the algorithms, these algorithms are the heart of that data science. Okay, so this is the real-time example for your data science as well as that machine learning. Okay, so now we can, I hope you will understand that real-time example. Okay, so even though the first time reveal of that Tesla car, they given the training up to 40,000 kilometers to get the experience. Okay, then only they are come to the commercial users. Okay, so in previously, before the commercial use, they are check out that crossover the various testing methodologies. Okay, so for that reason, they are given that 40,000 kilometers training. They are given the training to the Tesla car. Okay, so this is the real fact. So nowadays, we are using the, not we are using, but they are launched in US or somewhere, something like that. The customer, the passengers using the Tesla car real time without, there is a autopilot mode. Okay, So it is a real-time working methodology. This is a real-time example. Nowadays, we have interact with our life. Okay. Okay. So this slide is so for you. Actually, what is the interaction in between that machine learning as well as data science? Already we in the last session we discussed about the data science. Okay. So in the right side, they are given that machine learning still now, but you don't worry about that. So there is some content there, but you know about what is the reality about the machine learning. The machine learning is algorithms. It is a procedure. It is a algorithm. It is behind as a backbone of our that data science. Okay, so it is a combining. Okay, so just I have to mention in this slide. Okay, beyond that, we have various things to discuss about that. Okay, so this is also we discussed yesterday. Just you have to suppose if you want to become the data analyst or data engineer, just you have some basic knowledge from these sectors. That means Max and states and Excel files, Python programming, Power BI, data preparation and visualization, exploratory analysis and modeling, machine learning libraries, and data storytelling. Okay, just you have to have some basic ideas from these things. Okay, apart from that, now just you comfort, just right, here we have to divide the two things in left side poster and right side poster. Just you see that right side, data preparation and validation, exploratory analysis and modeling, machine learning libraries. Okay, so here it is a main factor. Okay, while you are dealing with data science projects, so it is a main factor. Okay, so always just you have the strong knowledge in that main factor. Okay, so in this data preparation and validation, exploratory analysis, what are the steps we have to follow? Okay, now let's go for that. Yeah, so this is that major one rolling. Okay, this is we should have strong knowledge in that concepts. Then only we become that strong data science developer or a data science analyst, something like that. Okay, so these are main concepts. Always we have the knowledge in how we have to convert and transform the data. Okay, I will explain after that. First of all, just I have to read this sentence, then I will explain, give the clear explanation for you. Okay, then data cleaning and mining, then exploratory data, then model build and generate insights, then data visualization and exploration. Okay, sir, just you have to read it, these slides. Okay, so what is the meaning of that? Where we have to using this one and where we have to apply this conditions in data science? Yeah, it's a good question. Okay, the convert and transformation. Okay, that means now I have to remind in the last session, the convert and transformation. That means we discussed about that structured data and unstructured data. Okay, in this beginning of the session, I told, okay, if you want to deal with any data science project, it means always just you have to consider these things. Okay, the first one is which domain you are going to work. That may be a healthcare or a tourism or e-commerce, something like that. Okay, second one is which one machine learning algorithm you are going to using that. Okay, so after that, which one data set you are going to using that. Okay, sometimes you will be getting confused mode. Sir, we can't able to understand which algorithm or which data set. Nothing, but just I will show after this one. Just I will show what are the algorithms available in machine learning. So what is the structure of the data set, something like this I will show. On remaining sessions, we have to do the hands-on training. At the time, you will get a clear idea. Now, just you have to understood. Just you have to understand what I try. Just what is I convey to you. Okay. So convert and transformation, which is nothing but. So we discussed in yesterday the structured data and the unstructured data. Okay, the structured data means it's having the regular format. The unstructured data means it does not have the regular format. It's having some complex difficulties. Okay, the convert and transfer means just we have to convert the unstructured data into the structured data. Okay, now you can able to understand. So what I try to convey to you. Okay, now you can able to understand what's the meaning of that convert and transformation. That means just we have to convert the unstructured data into the structured data. Okay, now we can get idea about that. Then data cleaning and mining. Okay, so data cleaning and mining is nothing but, that means suppose you are creating, for example, after your semester result came, okay, our class teachers are entering the mark, entering the everyone students mark list, and the mark that means roll number, your student name. After that, mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, up to like that. Okay, suppose if you are having the 40 students in your classroom, means they are entering the 40 students all details in that file. Okay, but sometimes, okay, due to unfortunately not able to enter some marks, or they are enter some mislaid marks or some wrong marks in that, means sometimes they will enter in roll number, undefined roll number, something like that. Okay, so at that time, that corresponding data set does not have the complete structure. Okay, for example, if your classroom having the 50 students, means but they enter only 35 data only, but the remaining 15 data is not available in the data set. Okay, so here we have to clear it. Okay, so in this scenario, if you bring out these data sets into for our operation, means we can't be able to get it the expected output. Okay, the right output. Okay, that's why we should cleaning that data. Okay, so now we can raise our own question, sir. How we have to clean it? It's nothing but how many data are available there? Sir, only 35 data are available out of 50 data. Okay, just you have to eliminate this 50 students name, something like that. Just you take that only 35 students data for our process. Okay, which is called that data cleaning and mining. So in this sector, just I have to convey actually 5 things we have to consider while we are handling that data cleaning and mining. But even just I express 2 things. The first one is we have to eliminate the null values. Suppose the data sets maybe consist of a roll number and a name, but the remaining mark 1, mark 2 maybe is not available there. Okay, so in that time, these values are the null values. Okay, are missing values. Okay, so here we have to eliminate these things. The first thing. Second one is we have to choose the feature selection. Okay, so feature selection. So what is mean by feature selection? You can raise the question, means for this reason, I have to convey one real-time example for you. If you want nowadays, in previously 2015, something like in previously, if you go for that MBBS seat, if you want the MBBS, if you want to become the doctor, or if you want to get the MBBS seat, means there is no need that at the time there is NEET is not available there. But nowadays we have to write it the NEET examination. Okay, so like that, we should take that. So just always we have to consider, we have to concentrate which attributes are more important. Okay, for example, suppose if you want to find out the total average of your semester result, means average number of semester result, means just we have to convert that mark 1 up to mark 5, just we have to divide by 5. Okay, then only we can get the average. So if you want to get the average for your marks, means there is no need to consider about your name or your roll number. Okay, there is no need by that name or roll number. Just we have to concentrate on these marks, then we will get it the average for that 5 marks. Okay, so like that, here feature extraction means just we have to concentrate on which attributes are more important to execute this operation. So which is called that data cleaning and mining. Okay, just you have to consider this explanation. Tomorrow we will do the hands-on training. Okay, then exploratory data. So it means it is a again that means we have to call one more thing also. It's like the data pre-processing. Okay, it's nothing but data pre-processing is nothing but just we have to do some basic operations here. Just I will convey that thing. And suppose in our classroom, suppose if you are having one Excel file, everybody know about the Excel file. That Excel file is consist of 50 data, 50 students data. Okay, suppose sometimes we have to know about some particular students name or marks, means just we have to execute some basic operation to find out that. Otherwise, in Word file, just we have to press that Control F. Okay, to find out the specific students mark list or specific students name, something like that. Okay, So these are the basic operations. Suppose we want to know about the first 5% name, first 5% details, means just we have to execute some commanding there. Okay, so these basic operations are that exponent data. So always nowadays also we are doing real time, but we does not know what is meaning about that. Okay, so these are called that exponent data. Okay, the next one is model build and generate insights. So these are one of the major role playing. The model build is nothing but, so which one algorithm we are going to using for data science projects. Okay, so which one machine learning algorithm, because the lots of machine learning algorithms are available nowadays. Okay, so which one algorithm we are going to use. Okay, so here you have to raise the question, sir. You told so more than 40 machine learning algorithms are entering machine learning by various categories. Okay, so which one algorithm we have to choose for our operation? If you are the beginners, means you always raise this question. You have the doubt this one. Okay, so after that, okay, from the next slide, just I will explain to you. Okay, how we have to choose which one algorithm is best for our problems. Okay, just I will explain. Here, model build and generate means it is a. So which one is here? We have to choosing the best one machine learning algorithm for our data sets. Otherwise, just best algorithm for our processing. Okay, so this is called that model build and generate insights. Okay, then data visualization and exploration is nothing but. Okay, so always we have to using the pie chart, bar chart, histograms, and something like that. That means just we have to show the visualization of which data are available. For example, in your classroom, 30 members are there. Okay, just we have to show that 30 members name, mark list, something like that, through the pie chart or bar chart or something like that. It is called that data visualization and the exploration. Okay, so here also you have to raise a question, sir. Actually, we are going to making one data science project. That means we are going to make it one intelligent softwares. So here, so how the data visualization will appear? What is the role of data visualization? You can also raise the question here. Okay, so the data visualization, what is the main role are playing here means one of the main, just I have to one main role conveyed here means. So the data visualization's main role, that means it will play in that. In before that, model build and generate insights. That means which one algorithm we are going to use. Okay, so by this data visualization, that means the data visualization will help to find out the best machine learning algorithm. Okay, it's also one of the main it is playing that main role in our data science project. Okay, so for that reason we are using the data visualization. Okay, so to find out the which one is suppose if you are choosing this machine learning algorithms, we can able to conclude. Okay, so by this data visualization we can able to find out, okay, this is the best algorithm for our data science, is a best algorithm for our project, something like that. Okay, for that reason we are using the data visualization and the exploration. Okay, so these are the some outlines. Okay, so these are the some outlines of that machine learning concepts. Okay, so always you should have the strong knowledge in these steps, then only you will become the data science engineers or data science analysts. Okay, so always you have to keep the some knowledges. Okay. Okay, sir. Still now we conveyed about it. Last session we discussed about data science. Okay, now we discuss about the machine learning. So what is machine learning? Just you have to some method to for the data analysis. Okay, so machine learning is a method. Method means algorithm. Okay, so algorithm, the corresponding machine learning having the various type of algorithms. Okay, suppose if you want to work with data science with the help of the machine learning, just we have to concentration on in 5 or 6 steps, concepts. Just we always have to concentrate, have the good knowledge. Okay, okay, sir. So what are the categories of machine learning algorithms available nowadays, and so how much machine learning algorithms available nowadays? That means this is that. So this slide is show you. Okay, here I have mentioned 3 categories of machine learning algorithms. Okay, but even though if you are the beginners, means just we have to discuss only 2 types of machine learning algorithm. Just you have to omit it, third one. Okay, the first one is supervised learning algorithms, and second one is unsupervised learning machine learning algorithms. Okay, first one is a supervised machine learning algorithm. Second one is unsupervised machine learning algorithm. Okay, sir. In the supervised learning algorithms, we have to categorize the two types. So first one is actually we have to categorize the machine learning algorithms into 3 to 4 types. Okay. First one is a supervised algorithm, second one is unsupervised algorithm, third one is a reinforcement algorithm, fourth one is semi-supervised algorithms. Okay, we have to categorize the 4 types. Okay, in that supervised algorithm, we have to categorize the 2 types. First one is a classification, second one is a regression. If we come another one side, other hand, so another one is a unsupervised learning. Okay, here we have to categorize by clustering methods. Okay. Okay, sir. Now we understood. Okay, so these are the divisions by that machine learning algorithms. Okay, so what is mean by supervised algorithm and what is mean by that unsupervised algorithms? Okay, just I use the real-time example for you. Just I here just I have to discuss about the software engineering also for your reference. Okay, that supervised algorithm is it's always dealing with it structured data. Sorry, labeled data. Okay, so here. Data sets always 2 types. Okay, just a minute. I will show the data types for you. Okay. Just a minute. It will take some more times, please. Yeah. So this is a one type of, this is a one of that example for your data set. Okay, so it may be confused for if you are the beginners, means it will be difficult to learn from this data set. For that reason, I will show another one simple data set for you. Okay, yeah, now just you come for that. Okay, I will show here. So here now we can able to see that missing values. Okay, and previously we discussed about that data cleaning and mining. We discussed about the one of the concept is a missing value, another one is a future extraction. That is a consideration of which one attributes are most important for our operation. Okay, so just see how to here. So totally here 21 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Okay, so this is the one of that real-time data set. Okay, this is small data set for you. Okay, so having that 21 rows and 4 columns. Okay, so always just you have to consider about that. We don't worry about how many rows are available, how many columns are available. Okay, okay. In generally nowadays in R&D, suppose if you are going that R&D, they are having that 15 lakh, 20 lakh. I will show another one data set. So I have that 20 lakh, 19 lakh data set also I have in your system. Okay, I will show you. Okay, so this is a basic one thing. Here you can, now we can able to find out. Okay, so these are the missing values. So at the time, how we have to go forward with these data sets? If you go, if you execute these data sets for our process, means we can't be able to get it the right what I say expected output. Okay, for that reason, first of all we have to eliminate these rows. Okay, these 2 rows. Then after that, here also 2 null values or missing values available. So just we have to eliminate these values. Then we have to bring it this data set for our operation. Okay, now which is called now we discussed about that labeled data and unlabeled data. Okay, so what is mean by labeled data and unlabeled data? Okay, that means okay, so okay, so now we discuss about that labeled data and unlabeled data. Means here just you have to find that. So 4 columns are there. Okay, the first one is country, second one is age, third one is salary, fourth one is purchased. That means here we are giving the 3 input data, 1 output data. Okay, the 3 input data are the independent variables. Always we have to discuss in mathematics input data, independent data and dependent data. So independent data is our input data. Dependent data is our output data. Okay, like that here. So these are the independent variable, these are the dependent variable, because these dependent variables always dependent upon these independent variables. Okay, so that means here, what is the condition here they are checking means age 27, salary 50,000. Okay, suppose in society we are mingle with various type of economical persons. Okay, somebody is they are doing the business, they are earning the lakh of more than lakhs per month. Okay, somebody from that government employee, they are earning that 50 to 1 lakh per month, something like that. Some poor caste people are also there in our society, they are earning up to 30,000 or 20,000 per month. Okay, so now we have to check out one condition. Nowadays the Apple companies relieved Apple 13 or 14, something like that. Okay, so which one persons can able to purchase that Apple phone? Okay, so who they are earning much more money. Okay, then only they can be able to purchase that Apple iPhone. Okay, just you have to consider apply this condition here. Okay, the person's age is 27,000. Okay, they are getting that monthly salary 52,000. Okay, can able to purchase the Apple iPhone? Yes, of course they can able to Apple iPhone. For example, just I convey that. Okay, then the aged person's age person, 25 age person, then salary is here 49,000. Yeah, of course. Okay, some conditions they are applying here. Okay, so like that, here the label data means always input data is available, independent data is available, and output data is available. That means, suppose your staff is given that one programming with output. Okay, so just you have to check it this programming and you will get it this output. That means you are always having programming and the expected results always having. This is called that label data. Suppose in our practical examination, the corresponding staff given only that program headlines only. Okay, then we have to write the examination, then we will get the output. Okay, which is called that unlabeled data. That means which one data set consists of input data and output data. These are called the labeled data set. So which one data set only consists with input data, which is called that unlabeled data set. Okay, so now let's come for that. Very cool. Yeah. Now let's see here. The supervised learning algorithms always, supervised learning, machine learning algorithms always deal with only labeled data. Okay, that means it is considered the corresponding data sets consist of input and output. Okay, you know the input and output. Here I have to convey one software engineering, just how to correlate software engineering concept here. You know that black box testing and white box testing. The white box testing means the programmer know, the corresponding the testing engine know about what is the logic of that application. So what is the output? Okay, corresponding that testing engine know. The black box testing means the corresponding testing engine does not know the knowledge. What is the input? What is the logic? Something. Just they will only apply in the some testing functions only. Okay, there is a black box testing and white box testing. Like that, the supervised learning algorithm is like that. Okay. So if any one data set consists of input and output, we can able to use only the supervised machine learning algorithms. Okay, I hope you will get it clear about it. In that supervised learning algorithms, there's two categories: classification and recursion. Okay, I will explain next. Okay, then if come for that, on the other hand, unsupervised learning algorithms. Okay, here you have to, in this situation, suppose if any one data set it's having only input only means here you can able to using that unsupervised learning algorithms. Okay, so here also you have to put it on checklist also. Okay, sir. Okay, sir, I am having unlabeled data set. Okay, that means it's having only one inputs only. It does not consist of output. Okay, is it any possible to apply that supervised machine learning algorithms? Yes, of course, you can able to apply that. And one more thing also, the data science is a no free lunch concept. Okay, always just you have to consider this thing. Okay, the data science is always no free lunch concept. That means we can take any data set, we can apply any one algorithm on the data set Okay, so there is no restrictions. We does not able to follow any rules and regulation to the data science project. But even okay, if you take proper, if you concentration on that corresponding data set, corresponding algorithms, then only we can get it that expected output is a satisfied result. Okay, so otherwise we can't able to. But even though we can apply any one data set or any one algorithm, something like that. So like that's why I told here. So you can apply that supervised machine learning algorithms in unlabeled data set also. Okay, so this is called that supervised learning algorithm and unsupervised learning algorithms. Okay, always just you have to remember one thing only. Okay, the supervised learning algorithms always deal with labeled data. Unsupervised machine learning algorithms always learn with unlabeled data. Okay, this is the difference between the supervised learning and unsupervised learning. Okay, now we come for that classification and recursion and clustering. Okay, so what is meant by classification and what's meant by that recursion and what's meant by clustering? Okay, we first of all we should that knowledge, a clear knowledge about these things. Then only we are going to choose which one classification machine learning algorithms we are going to use that. Okay, so in that right side, if you are that corresponding that labeled data set, we are having one labeled data set. Okay, here we have to define. So corresponding we are in this label test, which one algorithm we are going to using that, or classification algorithm or recursion algorithm. That means classification machine learning algorithms or recursion machine learning algorithms. Okay, in that classification, suppose the data sets having the classification functionality means we have to choose this type of algorithms. That may be a navy Bayes classifier, decision tree, support vector machines, random forest, k-nearest neighbors. But I hope everybody in this session who are attending here, everybody know about that decision tree. Okay, it is one of the very familiar algorithms. Everybody know about that. Okay, okay. So the corresponding data set is a classification method. Is having that classification functionality means just we have to using these type of algorithms. Okay, suppose the corresponding labeled data set having recursion functionality means we have to apply the linear recursion, neural network recursion, support vector recursion, decision tree recursion, lasso. Not limited to, we have to apply the various type of recursion based machine learning algorithms. Okay, now come for the next one, the clustering. Suppose the corresponding clustering means we have to find out, okay, it is an unlabeled data set. Okay, then we have to apply these type of machine learning algorithms. Okay, okay, sir. Now you told that data sets consist of unlabeled, labeled something. Okay, you know about that. So what is meant by labeled and unlabeled data set, something like that. Okay, so how we have to find out which is the classification or recursion or clustering? Okay, okay. Now let's come for here. So before that, so these are the nowadays currently available machine learning algorithms corresponding. These machine learning algorithms are the backbone of the data science projects. Okay, so always you have to think it. Machine learning is one of the technique or algorithm. Okay, so it's having the lots of algorithms using for specific. It's based upon the condition. Just we have to choose the machine learning algorithms based upon the data set condition, based upon the functionalities. Okay, now we go for that. Yeah, I will show that. Yeah, come for here. Recursion, classification, and clustering. In previously, we defined about, okay, the recursion, classification, and recursion are from that supervised learning algorithms. Okay, under supervised learning algorithms. Clustering is unsupervised learning sectors. Okay, so now we should know about, so what is meant by classification, so what's meant by recursion, what's meant by clustering. Okay, now I have to start from sender classification. Yes, I will show that. Just you have to, if possible, just you have to read that slide. Even though I will given that clear real-time example for this domain. Okay, so classification. So what is classification means? Suppose if anyone institution campus. Okay, so otherwise just we have to leave it. Okay. Some staffs raise a question in front of you. Okay, so have you passed in this semester or failed? Okay, here you can able to give only only one answer, yes or no. Suppose if you are getting the pass mark in this semester, you will tell, okay sir, I got it pass mark, I passed this semester. Otherwise you will tell that, sir, I failed. Okay, like that. Okay, so here always classification have consist of the answer may be yes or no or true or false, something like that. Okay, first thing, this which is called that classification. Okay, then recursion means in your classroom. Okay, I'll just come for the clustering. After that, I will explain you. Then you can able to understand very easily. Okay. First of all, classification. You will get it the pass mark yes or no, something like that. Is a classification. Then come for that clustering. Okay. So clustering means nowadays in this conversation, moreover 100 students are here from various polytechnic college, various engineering college, or various arts and science college. Okay. Now, I have to identify who are from which institution. Okay. The first of all, we have to classify you. Okay. So you are from who are come from that polytechnic college, who are come from the arts and science college, who are come from the engineering college. Now you have to come 3 categories. Okay. So at the time, that means clustering is nothing but we are creating the group based upon some conditions. So here, what conditions I played, you are which college you are studying, which domain you are studying. Suppose if you are studying Polytechnic domain means just you come to the group 1. If you are studying arts and science college means just you come to the group 2. If you are studying arts and science college means just you come to engineering means just come for the group 3. Okay, now I classified it. Just I clustering. That means I have to make the groups. Okay, which is called the clustering. Okay, now you can understand classification means yes or no, or true or false, something like that. Okay, clustering means just we have to make the group. Okay, using some conditions. For example, I will also one more examples for your clustering. In any one basket, okay, it consists of various colors of ball. Okay, suppose 10 balls are available in that basket. It consists of various colors. Okay, for example, 3 colors: red, blue, green. Okay. Some teachers will tell you, okay, how many balls are there? You have to, sir, here the teachers raise the question. Okay, how many balls are available in that basket? Means you will tell. They will the teachers raise the question whether the 10 balls is available or else. That means you will convey. Yeah, suppose the 10 balls is available means you will tell yes, ma'am, 10 balls are available. Okay, now it is a classification. Suppose only 8 balls available instead of 10 balls means you will say no, ma'am, it is a classification. Okay, now the teachers again convey you, just you have to group that ball by color. Okay, so now we have to do the man, just you have to take the suppose the red color ball is 4 is available, just you have to classify one thing, just you have to take it 4, make a group 1. Then green is here. Suppose 2 balls color having a 2 balls means consists of green means just you have to group 2. Okay, then blue or something, okay, means just you have to consider that one. This is the clustering. That means you have to make the grouping. Okay, so these are the classification and the clustering. Okay, now come for that recursion. Okay, so what is meant by recursion? It's nothing but in your classroom. Okay, so always in our classroom, we are always mingle with everyone. Okay, somebody having that 150 centimeters height, somebody having the 180 centimeters height, somebody having the 170 height. Okay, here we can't be able to take the accurate accents. Okay, just we have to convey what is the reality, which is called the recursion. Okay, so we can't be able to predict that. Okay, just we have to convey things. That, for example, in your friends group, if you are having the 5 members in your friends group means everyone having a some suppose some students are having, some friends are having the 156 centimeters height, something like that. Okay, so someone is having that 180 centimeters as your height means, so this is called the recursion. We can't be able to classify that, we can't be able to clustering that. So these are the recursion. Okay, so I hope you will get it the clear answer for this one. Okay. Okay, so now let's go for that. So what are that? So still once again, I revise that what we discussed in this session means. Just we discussed about that machine learning. The machine learning is a algorithm. Okay. So the machine learning consists of various type of algorithms. Here we have to divide by three categories or four categories. First one is supervised algorithm. Second one is a unsupervised algorithms. Third one is semi-supervised algorithms. Fourth one is refined algorithms. But in this session, we discussed only supervised and unsupervised because for your better understanding. Okay. In the supervised algorithm means it's which one we can able to apply that supervised algorithm on that label data only. Okay. Label data means corresponding data set consists of input and output. That means independent variable and dependent variable. Okay. Suppose we want to apply the unsupervised machine learning algorithm, means we can able to apply an unlabeled data. That means which one data consists of only input variable. That means independent variable. In this condition, we can apply that unsupervised machine learning algorithms. Okay. Even we can apply that any one algorithm or any one data set, but even though we can't get it the expected output. Okay. So we discussed that. So after that, we have to classify that supervised algorithm into two division. First one is the classification and the regression. Okay, we discussed right now. After that, suppose the unsupervised learning algorithm is we can able to is working with the clustering functions. Okay, clustering means grouping function. We discussed right now. Okay, now still now we discussed in this session. Okay, after that, here we have to consider one thing about that our data set also. Okay, so still now we discussed about the machine learning algorithms. Okay, so we in what basis, in which condition we have to choose which one algorithm, something like that. Okay, now so what is the data types are available in our data set, because we are going to implement these machine learning algorithms in the corresponding data set. Okay, so that we should always know about the structure of the data set. Okay, so the corresponding data set is consist of numerical variable or discrete variable or continuous variable or category variable or ordinal variable. Okay, so right now I show one data set. Okay, so these are that numerical based data sets. That means which is consist of only numbers. Okay, that consists of only numbers. That's also having binaries also, but we are going to execute only based upon the numbers only. Okay, that means suppose if the 35 age old person will getting the salary 1 lakh per month, means yes, of course is able to get it by the iPhone. Okay, here what is the input variable? Age and salary. What is the output? Yes or no. Okay, so these are the numerical type of data types. Okay, in right side I will show that. Just I have to discuss some importance. Due to the time confusion, just I have to we have to discuss something new, main things only here. The fourth one is a categorical data. Just you have to write it. Data can be observed. It cannot be measured against each one. Okay, that may be color or taste or smell. Okay, what here you can which one you have to understand from this word means. What we feel always, sir, we always just we have to do the some functions only that integers na. But you told here we can execute the implement the machine learning algorithm in that color, taste, smell. Yeah, it is a specialty of the data science. Okay. Not only the data science is not only deal with integer numbers or binary numbers, it is also deal with our colors, deal with our taste, deal with our smells. So that's why it is a enhanced intelligence. So always we have to using data science in our society. Okay, so we can able to deal with our colors also, taste also, smells also. So these are the categorical data. Okay, so we can able to execute the process data science projects in these categorical data sets also. Okay, and ordinal. So the ordinal means just we have to measure one against. That means yeah, I write it even that right side. One example: small, medium, large. Okay, which is called that ordinal data. That means suppose in your group three members are there means we have to find out which one having the brightness color, which one having the some middle color, whitish or brown, something like that. Like that. Here we have to measure one thing, okay, which is called the ordinal. So the data science, we can able to deal with these data sets also using of data science projects. Okay, so these are the we can deal these data sets also in our data science projects. Okay, not only in the but still now we have what we not here. So what we think means, sir, always we have to deal with only integers or numbers only. Not only it's not a data science. It's not a limited one. It is a huge one. Data science always having the huge one specification, huge one features. So that's why it is a hardest domain nowadays. Okay. Yeah, I will discuss that. Okay. So now it is a main thing while you are working in data science projects is the main thing one thing. Okay. In previously, once again I go previous one thing. Yeah. Sir, so these are that machine learning algorithms under various categories. Okay, Bayesian, decision tree, dimensional reduction, instant based, clustering, recursion, neural networks, ensemble algorithm, deep learning. Just you have to listen this slide. Okay, you can't able to if you are the beginners means you can't be able to understand everything. Okay, it will be a little bit difficult to understand. Just you have to listen this. Okay. So, okay, sir, the various type of algorithms available. So, which one algorithms I have to choose for my problem? Okay. So, for that reason, we told, suppose if your data set having supervised data set means, that means labeled data set means just you have to apply this supervised machine learning algorithms. Okay. Suppose if your data set having unsupervised unlabeled data means just you have to apply the unsupervised machine learning algorithms. Okay, even though apart from that we have to consider these things. So which one model is best for our particular problem? Okay, right now we discussed about that. So always our the data sets is not only consists of numbers. Okay, it's always the data set consists of colors, smells, taste, and images and videos also. Okay, like that. Okay, so which one model we have to which one choosing the best model for our particular problem? Okay, that means here we have to put that means just we have to put in some conditions. Yeah, just we have to even some checklist also. Okay, to find out the best machine learning model. Okay, for example, your data set consists of images and videos. Okay, you have to go for that. These are the, suppose if your data set consists of images, videos, and speech data means these are the deep learning concept. Okay, it's not come under with machine learning concept. Okay, now we can raise the question, sir, what is meant by deep learning? Yeah, so machine learning means the algorithm. Okay, we understood about that. So what is meant by deep learning? So deep learning also the algorithm. Okay, so machine learning is always deal with numerical data. Okay, deep learning is always deal with images. For your better understanding, I simply convey to you. Okay, deep learning is always deal with images, videos, speech data, smells, colors. Okay, machine learning is always deal with only that numerical variables. Okay, just now you can able to and just you can classify the difference between that machine learning and deep learning. Okay, so here you are having one data set. Okay, so which is consist of images and videos and some categorical data means here you have to apply the some deep learning concepts. Okay, so I have given only two deep learning algorithms, on conventional neural network algorithms and recurrent neural network algorithms for your better understanding. Okay, just you don't worry, sir. We can feel very difficult by this concept. Means just you consider these things. Okay, within the day, within the night, overnight, we can't learn. We can't study everything. Okay, so step by step, just we if you study the step by step, just then only we will get the fluent knowledge. We will get the strong knowledge about any one particular domain. But even though why I have to convey means just you should aware about that the outline of that data science. Okay, so that's why I given everything to you. Okay, so okay. If a data set consists of images and videos, means just you have to go for that deep learning. Suppose if a data set consists of taste, smell, color, or some category data, means just you go to the deep learning. Okay. Now, if your data set consists of numerical data, just you have to using that SVM. These are that some machine learning algorithm. SVM is one of the algorithm. Then LR, linear regression, is algorithm. Decision tree is algorithm. Support vector machine, these are the algorithms. Okay, your data sets consist of only numerical data, means just you have to use these algorithms only. Okay, okay. Now, okay, so even though just you have to omit that the previous one, model selection based, just you have to omit it. Just come for the second one based on the task we need to carry out. Okay, these are right now we discuss now classification task, regression task, clustering task. Okay, suppose if your problem is a classification, means just you have to using that SVM algorithms. Okay, SVM is one of the machine learning algorithm. Okay, here we have to classify this, divide the classification into two types, linear and non-linear. Okay, so already you told the machine learning consists of various categories and supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, and reinforcement. If you come to the supervised, means also have in that classification regression. In that classification also have consists of two or two. Yeah, of course. The classification also having the two divisions. The first one is a linear and non-linear. Okay, I will show for the example what's meant by linear and non-linear means. Yeah. So this is a linear example for that, linear and non-linear. Here also I have that clear examples for you. Suppose if you are travel by bicycle or bike, okay, from one location to another location. Okay, so at the time just you got the rain. Okay, so by the rain we can't go, we can't able to continue our travel. Okay, so at the time just we have to park our vehicle in some somewhere. Okay, so in this location you can able to if you get it in rain, means just you will your test is wetting. Okay, so just you got it the wetter. Okay, here okay, one more real-time example for you, the clear explanation I will for you. Suppose you are the lots of members are traveling from one location to another location by bicycle or some cars. Okay, in that, suppose if you met that toll gate, okay, always the bicycles, two-wheelers always taking the last one, left one. Okay, this is toll free. Okay, we cross over that. Okay, suppose if you travel by car or any government vehicle, that means any buses, something, they will always met that have to pay that toll. Okay, now here we have to classify two things. Okay, who are don't pay that, not paying that toll gate amount, who are paying that amount, toll gate amount. Okay, so here we can able to divide it. Okay, which is called that linear. Okay, so non-linear means, okay, so in the just you have to consider in this scenario, toll gate scenario. Okay, so who are passing through that free entry? So these are, okay, who are passing that paying that amount. So here we can able to classify that two who are paying that amount and who are paying the who are not paying that toll amount. This is called that linear regression. That means linear option. Okay, non-linear means so everybody is traveling through that road. By road means at the time we does not know who are paying the toll gate, who are does not pay the toll gate fee, something like that. So everybody is mingled, which is called that non-linear. That means linear always is consist of uniform. Okay, non-linear is always does not consist of uniform. Always is a confusion mode. Okay, which is called that linear and non-linear. Okay, so this is a toll gate situation is here one real-time example for your consideration. Okay, yeah. Now let's go for that. Our okay, our supervised algorithm. Suppose if you are going to apply that supervised machine learning algorithms in data science means, Here we have to choosing this that data set consists of linear or non-linear. Okay. Suppose our data set is a linear means STM. Suppose our data set consists of non-linear means just we have to apply the distance tree and the random forest algorithm, gradient boosting algorithm, something like that. Okay, sir. You told linear and non-linear. Sir, how we have to find out the linear and non-linear data set? Okay, I think it's a reasonable question. Everybody raise this question. I think so. So how is possible? How we have to find out that these data sets are the linear data set, these data sets are non-linear data set means? Yeah, of course. Our fourth session in Python session, I will show you. Okay, for that reason, to find out, to rectify these problems in Python, they are having the lots of libraries. That means lots of fetch files. Okay, here in that Python library, they are using the SNS. That means Skillet Learn is one of the library to find out which data sets are linear, which data sets are non-linear. That means the corresponding this library used to which one, what is the best algorithm we have to apply in our data science data sets. Okay, so you can while we are doing that implementation, hands-on training, you will get it. So what we discussed till now, okay, you can get it the clear idea about while we are doing the hands-on training. Okay, so these are the classification. Suppose if a data set is consists of recursion, already I told right now we discussed what is meant by recursion means we have to apply the largest recursion, random forest, something machine learning algorithms. Okay, suppose the data sets consist of the clustering means we have to apply the K-means algorithm, hierarchical clustering algorithm. So lots of algorithms there. Yeah, I will show again and yeah. So our problem is a classification means just we have to apply these things, these algorithms. Our problem is a recursion means just we have to apply these algorithms. Our problem is a clustering means just we have to apply these algorithms. Okay, so these are that algorithms we have to apply in our model. Okay, then yeah, okay. Okay, sir. You told okay. So based upon our data set, we have to apply our best model. Okay, just we have to choose the best model. Okay. So after that, how we have to execute this main thing. Okay. So how we have to execute? So what is the working methodology? Okay. For example, here I will show again that data set for you. Yeah. Here. In this data set is consists of only 21 rows and 4 columns. Okay, in the 4 columns, these 2 are the independent, these are the dependent. Okay, now again I will show another one data set. Yeah, now we come here. It is a easy one. We can able to count it. How many number of rows and how many number of columns. Okay, but here we can't able to count it. How much? But we can able to count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, in that 9 columns, 8 are the independent columns. This outcome is a dependent column. This is output. These are the input. These are the output. Okay, sir. So what is the condition here they are checking means? Suppose any one person having the age 50, having the blood pressure, then insulin, then glucose means. It's nothing but is whether one person is affected by diabetics. That means affected by sugar. Okay, that is called the diabetics. Okay, the corresponding the data set is explains to you whether that one person is affected by diabetics or not. Okay, so here one is indicating the corresponding person is affected by diabetics. The 0 is indicating the corresponding person does not affected by diabetics. Okay, this is a condition of this data set. Okay, now. Here we have that how many columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 independent variable, 1 output, 1 dependent variable because this corresponding outcome is depend upon always these independent variables. Okay, input variables. Okay, but we can able to count that column. But how is possible? But now we cannot able to count the rows. But even though it's also small database. Okay, now I go for that. Okay, here 767 rows are available. Okay, now we can able to count it. Okay, but in real time data science applications, okay, the corresponding data set consists of at least 10 lakhs data sets. Wait, I have to show another one, the real time data set for you. Yeah, like. Actually, it will take some more time because it's a huge one data set. It consists of more than 10 lakhs. Okay, it will take some more time to load that. Even though just I go for our slide, I will explain you. Okay, so here, yeah, just listen here. Okay, so here, right now you have get. I hope you will you got it the clear idea about that. Okay, so which one model is best for our data set is based upon the conditions of the data set. Okay, everybody know about that. Okay, so now, so what is the working methodology? Okay, sir, I already defined it. I am going to make one innovative projects in data science with the domain of healthcare. Okay, then I identified that data sets, real-time data sets. Okay, sir, already I have my data set having that 20 lakhs data. Okay, that's a data set. Okay, then I choose, sir, I am going to apply that this corresponding machine learning algorithm because this is the right suitable for our applications. Okay, you choose everything. Okay, so what is the working methodology to execute this data science operation? That means always here you have to check out that one of the concept cross validation. And the cross validation is nothing but that means, so this is one of the main factor. This is a main concept here. Just you have to just you have to concentrate on this here. The cross validation is nothing but suppose if our data sets consist of right, just I will show the small one. Where is that? Yeah, it's not able to run the yeah. So I show that here the 21 columns are rows and 4 columns available. Okay, the cross validation is nothing but that means here we have to divide this data set into the 2 segments. Okay, so always in data science, this is a working functionality. This is a compulsory one. Always just we have to segment it, fragment it to just we have to divide into 2 segments. The first one for that training data, second one is that testing data. Okay, okay, sir, you told that just we have to divide the data set, our original data set into the two sectors. First one for that training data set, second one for testing data set. Okay, in what ratio? Okay, so we can able to divide the data set in any ratio. Okay, but in data science is a moreover always there is a preferable one is always we have to choosing the 70-30. Okay, so this corresponding this slide is told. Okay, 80-20 or 70-30, something like that. Okay, yeah, I will show that. Please just a minute wait. Yeah, here just you have to see that the types just we have to don't about it because they in the cross validation we are having the lots of types, random or the straightforward, k-fold, something like that. Just you have to understand only concept only because okay, so the cross validation is nothing but just we have to divide that corresponding our original data set into the 2 segments. The first one just that means 80-20 ratio. Okay, the 80% of the data is used for training our session, 20% of data used for our testing our session. That means Here also you have to will get that out. Sir, what is my training and what is my testing? It's nothing but that means suppose you are again. I have to repeat the same example what I conveyed told to you. You are a traveler from the Cochin to Coimbatore. Okay, you are a frequent traveler. Moreover, you are always traveling 10 times per month. Means just you have to calculate for the year. Okay, just you have to make the record for 5 years. Just you have to make the record 2015 to 2023. Okay, you are having the 8 years record. Okay, so in these sectors, by this record, you have to develop. For example, you have to develop one autopilot car like a Tesla. Okay, at the time of developing that intelligence, the car, you have given the training to that car. That means the record consists of, okay, how many kilometers from Cochin to Coimbatore, first thing. Second one is how much toll cars are available in between that destination. Second record. This is just for example, I will convey you. Okay. Third one is how much speed brakes are available. Okay. Fourth one is how many directions are available in between the destinations. Okay. And so which places are having very crowd and which places are occurred by the very traffic. Okay, so these are the basic records. Just you have to try, you have to convey these things to that machine. Otherwise, one more thing also. Suppose I am the new person. Okay, just I visited the Cochin. I have to come from Cochin to Coimbatore, but I don't know. The first time I am visiting from Cochin to Coimbatore means I don't know exactly how many kilometers, something like that. But I get some suggestions from you. Okay, suppose you are a regular passenger or regular driver means you are always traveling in between the two destinations means you have the much more knowledge about that, the everything. But I am the new person. Okay, just I request you, sir, how I have to go further, how many, just I have to get it. Just you have to give the training to me. Okay, sorry, that means only the 170 kilometers are there, and these the 2 or 3 cases or something, everything just you train me, which is called that training data set. Okay, then that means here we have to 80% of that data set are used to training one machine. Okay, the remaining 20%. Okay, so you should to test that. Here also, once again I will show that in our classrooms. Okay, in our first standard, second standard, our teachers convey 1 + 1 is equal to 1, 1 + 2 is equal to 3, something like that. He told me they are giving us some training, training us. Okay, as well as they are given that homework also. Okay, for which purpose? Whether they are checking whether we trained well or not, whether we understand the concepts or not. Okay, so like that, here also the corresponding data set is divided into the 2 sectors. First one is a training sector, next one is a testing sector. Moreover, it's not a compulsory one thing, but moreover, you have to divide the data set in the 80-20 ratio or 70-30 ratio. Apart from that, if you divide that 60% of the data for the training, remaining 40% of the data mean testing means you never get it the right expected output. Okay, so always while you are working in a data science project, just you have to divide the data set into 2 segments, the 80-20 ratio or 70-30 ratio. This is called the cross validation for training purpose and testing purpose. Once again, I will convey that what is a training means. In our classrooms, in our first standard, second standard, the teachers conveyed us they given the lecturing about the calculation. Okay, as well as they are given the homework also. Check out our what we learned in this classroom. Okay, this is called that training session. Like that, here we have to give the feed. Just you have to feed the machines and check the machines. Okay, it's working properly or not. Okay, so like that. Then okay, So yeah, again, once again, just you have to the last one thing, just you have to understand this one also. Bias and variance. Okay. Now, okay, once again, I repeat the outline, just outline. Okay, we take that, we choose the domain and machine learning and data set. Okay, sir, I execute that. After that, I apply the, so just I have to apply the data cleaning and data mining concepts. Okay, sir. After that, I applied model selection. Model selection is machine learning algorithms. Okay, I applied, sir. Okay. Then I divide into two sectors, 80-20. Okay, sir. So it, but I regulate everything correctly, but even though I will get it that I didn't get it that expected output. So what's the reason? That reason means by these errors. Okay, bias and variance. These are the two types of errors. Okay, the first one is bias. That means training data error. While we given the training to the someone. Okay. So at the time, some misconflicts in the rise, some conflicts in rise, which is called that training data. That means we does not provide that what I say the complete training to them, which is called that bias. Variance means we given that the proper training, but even though which does not responding, okay, which is called that variance. That means at the time of testing time, there is called some problems will rise, which is called that variance. That means, for example, what I say, we already for nowadays in tax squad in police department or in army intelligence. Okay, in always the task is not responding in training period because it is suppose there is a beginners now. So always we are also beginners. In the at the training period, anybody does not able to working properly because after that. So that's why I told you now. In the first session of any subject, we does not have any knowledge. After 1 week, after 1 month, we can get it the knowledge. Okay. If you studied one domain up to 1 year, 2 years means we are having the strong knowledge. Okay. At the time of training period, okay, which is called that. Suppose if any problem will rise means it is called that bias. Okay. After completion of training, okay, we got it all the languages, all that strong knowledge in one domain. Okay, but we can't able to perform well in testing sector. For example, in our particle session, in our lab session, our madam or our staff, our sir is given the all details to us. Okay, that means we are doing that some training. So at the training session, we are also making the errors because we are the beginners. Okay, which is called that bias. We learned everything at the time of a university practical or board practical. If you do some errors means which is called that variance. Okay, here also they are categories into bias and variance into 3 categories: underfitting, overfitting, and optimum. Okay, so underfit means while we are training time as well as testing time is not working properly means which is called that underfit. Okay, once again I repeat you, the training time and as well as testing time, if you get it does not working properly, which one product does not working properly at the time of training as well as testing means which is called that underfitting. Okay, then come for the overfit. Okay, overfit means low training error but high testing error. That means at the time of training we can't do the proper. It does not also working as a it does not working properly. At the time of testing time, at the time of training session, it is working a little bit. It's having some errors. Okay, but at the time of testing period, it does not working properly. As maximum does not working properly, which is called that overfit. Okay, that next one is the optimum, which is called that low training error as well as low test error. That means at the time of training is working properly with minimum difficulties. At the testing time it's working properly with the minimum difficulties, which is called that optimum. Okay, so in these 3 segments, which one is best for us? Okay, so the optimum is one of the best because it is working properly in training session also, it is working proper in testing session also. So okay. So now I conclude with one this. Again, I come to the Tesla to conclude this machine learning, this data science session, today's session. First time of testing session, the Tesla is traveling somewhere in US, but it got accident. Okay, that means again and again they will train that. So after that, once again he come to for the commercial place, for a testing base, then it's working properly. Okay, so moreover, the Tesla car is completed their training session up to 40,000 kilometers to complete the training session. Okay, so after that they come for our commercial sectors. So now it's working. It's one of the very famous car nowadays. Okay, so the Tesla car's condition is nowadays is a optimum because low training error and low testing error. Okay, that means it's working properly at the time of training and at the time of testing. Okay, so I think it's enough for today's session. I covered most of all outline of this about the machine learning. Okay, so the machine learning is a backbone of the data science. Okay, now you can understand what is the so what is meant by machine learning. So what is meant by data science? What is the relation between that data science and the machine learning? I hope you will get it the clear idea about that. Okay. If there is any question and answer, please just have to.
Yeah, thank you for your
Please,
session, sir. Now, now it's open for discussion.
so please, anybody have questions, please.
I think nobody's having any question because you have explained everything. The session was also fully packed. I can invite one person. I am seeing one person in the meeting. Mr. Shihab Baba. He is an alumni of our college. Now he is the product architect, UST Global Technopark Trivandrum. He is into data science, architecture, data analytics, visualization, and data engineering, machine learning, Azure, AWS, etc. So, Mr. Shihab, are you hearing me? Can you add few words?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Good evening, all. So, as he has said, I am alumni of SSMPT, and currently I'm working in UST as a product architect. I'm mainly dealing with some of the data science and data analytics projects. And thank you, CSR, for giving me a chance to attend this session. And I would like to thank BOOPATHY sir also for this valuable session. And it was really informative. And like as you covered most of the theoretical part of data science and data analytics and a lot of machine learning algorithms and all you have covered. And in the next session, I heard you are covering a hands-on session as well, right? So I'm waiting for that too. So thank you, BOOPATHY, for putting your time to explain all these details.
Thank you.
So
Thank you, sir.
yeah.
Thank you, Shihab. Thank you very much for
Thank
your
you.
very valuable words.
Thank you, sir.
Is anybody, please, if you have, everyone have some clarification, everybody needs some clarification, please. Yeah. Suppose anybody from that faculty members or any industrial persons, please. as well as I expect your feedback also, because the feedback is very important for everybody. So please convey your feedback also, please.
Jibin sir, Leena Chandrasekhar is your faculty member.
Yeah, ma'am is HOD of BCA department.
Okay, ma'am, Leena ma'am, please speak few words. It will be a great appreciation for our resource person as well as we people who organize this event.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's really a good session, sir. And I think when you start the practical session or the hands-on session, it will be more useful to the participants. Yesterday, only the last part I could attend, but today the full session, I have attended all the sessions today. I mean, all the parts. And tomorrow, I think, when you give the lab sessions or the practical sessions, it will be more helpful to us. And also whether you are sharing the data sets, sir?
Sure, ma'am. I will share. Yeah, I will
Yes,
share.
yes.
Okay.
Jibin sir, please share the Moodle link and yesterday's YouTube video link here in the chat box.
Yeah, sure, sir, sure.
And including faculty members and the participants, please fill up the feedback, because we convey the further communication to all the people who have submitted the feedback.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Is anybody from? Yes, I will always expect your feedback from everyone. But suppose if there are any faculty members or any industrial persons, please, yeah.
Jibin sir, we can move to the end of session.
Yeah, okay, sir. Manna will propose the vote of thanks. Manna,
Good afternoon. Thank you, sir.
good afternoon.
And I would like to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks for every faculty for conducting this online session. Thank you for providing a deep understanding for all the subject that you have shared with us. Once again, we thank you and we truly value your contribution, sir. Thank you.
Thank you all. Please remember to fill the feedback form. So we will communicate all the contents and materials presented by BOOPATHY sir through a Moodle course, and the user credentials will be mailed to you. Thank you. Thank you, BOOPATHY sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you once again. Thank you. Thank you.